Today we're going to be making an origami bird that looks a lot like a finch. So to start with, you'll need a single square sheet of paper. If you only have A4 printer paper, have a look at our video on how you can cut this down to size. So with our square sheet, we're going to fold from the top left corner down to the bottom right and create a crease. And then we'll open that up. Then we're going to turn our paper over. And we'll fold now from the top left to the bottom right again. And create another crease. Then we're just going to turn it around so the long side is at the bottom. And we're going to make sure that our bottom line matches up with the top left line, so we'll fold that over. Line it up and create a crease. And we'll open it back up again. I'm going to be folding our bottom line onto the top right line. Creating a crease. And then we'll open up once again. We'll now take a hold of each side of the top layer. We're going to pull in those edges and we're just drawing them down to this bottom line. We just want to make sure that this flap in the middle is pointed straight up. Then we're going to push that flap over to the left. Then we'll lift it up. Push it down to the right. Then we're going to fold the flap so this edge lines up with our center line. And we'll create a crease. We can now open up the flap. And as we open it, we'll just spread the sides and flatten it out again so that center line runs along the center. Just going to push that down flat. We'll now take the bottom right point. I'm going to be folding that up to the top. You might just need to move over the flap at the bottom. And we're going to create a crease. And then we'll take the point again, just folding it back down to the bottom. Then move the flaps at the bottom over to the right. And we'll take our bottom left-hand point, bringing it up to the top, creating a crease, and then bringing it back down to the bottom point. Creating a crease. We can then open our flaps up at the bottom. Next, we're going to turn our model over. I'm going to bring in this left-hand point towards the center line. It's probably about 2/3 of the way to the center line. Making sure that when we create that fold, it's nice and even and parallel with the center line. We're going to do the same on the right-hand side, bring it in about 2/3 of the way, just so it matches the other side. Creating the crease, making sure that you've got a nice line that matches up with your center. We're then going to fold from the left over to the right. We'll also bring the tail over and we'll create a nice crease down the center. Rotate our model. So those flaps On the bottom right hand side, take our bottom left point, it's going to fold it upwards and create a crease. The exact angle doesn't matter too much. I'm going to open up that fold, open up the model. I'm just going to push that in, bring it back together. Do a bit more work on the head now. So we're going to be opening that flap up, pressing it down flat. I'm going to bring in this left hand point to the center line. And we'll do the same for this right hand point down to the center line as well. I'm going to bring those back together again. We're now going to be creating a crease between this point and this point here. So we're going to take our top layer only. I'm just going to pull that back lightly and create a crease. We can then open it back up. We're just going to fold it over the other way along that new crease line. And just tuck it under and press down. Then we'll turn our model over. We're doing the same on this side. So we're going to be creating a crease from this point down to here. So we'll grab just that top layer. Create the crease. Open it up. We're just going to fold the crease over the other way. And press down lightly. For the final touches, we can now open up the flap at the bottom. We'll pull the left wing out and we'll close the flap again underneath. Open that up. Then we'll turn the model over. We'll open up the flap, take the right wing out, place the wing down again. We can turn over and we can see our finished model, which is now a bird. Hope that you enjoy.